You don't need anything other than yourself and your body, and like there's no one.
And
it's not about anything. No one's observing it. It's just about the experience at that time.
Goose. Oh, you gotta go. Run. Walk faster.
So it started when I was researching for my dissertation for my undergraduate, and I got really obsessed with Fight Club. And I found it really interesting. I was kind of looking at how Fight Club is basically about creating a space where you're kind of using your bodies in this kind of, I guess I don't want to say anti-capitalist way because it's just a bit wanky. It's about a very kind of grounded, bodily, vulnerable moment.
You can't really be aloof when you're playing. You can't like hold back or be a bit shy or like, you know, it's just not going to work and there's no space for it and you don't want to do that really. So you have to like let your guard down totally. It's really nice to see people relax into it. You know, people can be a bit shy or a little bit nervous and they won't fully let go, and then as the workshop goes on, by the end everyone's like in a pile on the floor laughing, like, and everyone's relaxed.
There's just a kind of general atmosphere between everyone that's done it. Because it's weird and it's bizarre, and it's like a lot of the time as you're doing it you're like, this is weird and I'm embarrassed, but I'm kind of also really loving it and everyone else is loving it. You all win that. In our generation, it's really useful to have moments where you are kind of forced to be vulnerable and not be self-conscious. Get people to like sing an entire song while gargling water. And if there's like a boy that you
we did
fancy,
that once and we nearly drowned, so we had
but
to
like
not do
if there's
it.
just like a boy that you fancy like watching you, you can't worry about how you're looking. You've kind of just got to make a fool of yourself.
Bacon and cheese.
Some of the workshops we did at university, we like 20 of our friends, some kind of guys that just are a bit cynical and they're just like a bit too cool for it, and they'd show up and we'd all play for 2 hours and we'd just be like so in love with each other. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So wait, odds in the hole, odds in the hole, evens not. Okay, go. It's quite typical in English culture as you're growing up through your teen years to experiment a little bit with party drugs, and I was always like very open to it, but because of my anxiety I kind of couldn't go there. So I spent a lot of my teen years figuring out like how to keep up my energy and like still have loads of fun. I think on like a very basic level, it's a bit of a lost faculty in adults, and it's something that loads of species do.
Scientifically, there's like loads of research into play recently, especially in America. There's no reason for us to do that, and it's not good for our evolution as like human beings, for like our personal development. It's actually very good for you to keep playing throughout your life in terms of developing like social skills and like your mental capacity.
I think there's a price to pay for entry in so many spaces in society, and so it's kind of quite nice to remind yourself that you can just go to a park with your bodies and your imagination and socialise and entertain yourself through that. There's no price to pay for that. It's not about consuming alcohol or consuming commodities, or it's nice to just remind yourself that still exists as an option. I mean, it's just so simple when you see your friends or when you like talk to people. It's so often regular that you'll say, "How productive was your day?" or like, "How productive were you this weekend?" And it's about getting rid of that.
Like, "Oh, I'm really busy." It's like, why is that like a badge of honour?
Yeah, it's about like that moment of nothing needs to be achieved by the time you leave this room. There's no pressure to be productive. You're not producing. There's no end goal. There's no.
And you're not consuming content either. You're not watching TV, or you know, you're very.
It's like pure kind of imminence, but social. Not really trying to prove anything except like, isn't this nice?